Hi, YouTubers. Well, I'm here today. Let's see, what is it? The 10th of March, 2009, and it's closing on noon, and a very dark and dismal rainy day here in the rainforest. But the whole state is getting wet, so I don't feel quite so bad. But then I can't jump in the car and go over to the other side where the sun's shining, because it isn't shining. So there you are. But I wanted to talk to you about the states that are medical marijuana. And today I'm wearing a Washington sweatshirt. One of the states that's medical marijuana is Washington, and you could also, but I'm not here to represent Washington State as my sweatshirt is, but to tell you it's warm and I got it at the secondhand store. You know the Salvation Army? Don't they hang around in every town with their secondhand store? And isn't that where you take everything, unless it's taking it to the Goodwill, or maybe a few of those little secondhand shops around town? Every town has got them, I think. Anyway, that's where I got this sweatshirt the other day. It was getting cold, and it has been cold, and cold some more, and it's probably because I'm 73 that it's so cold. But boy, I tell you, I needed another sweatshirt. So here I am in a Washington sweatshirt, and I want to talk about the medical marijuana states with the 13 that are in, maybe 14 now, and the 11 or 12 that are getting ready to get in. When we get to that, it's 24, 25, and that's half of all the states in the United States. And when we get that number, hey, lawmakers, you've got to start listening to the public. They don't want these people going to jail that didn't commit any crime. They aren't guilty of anything. They aren't even taking poison like your pharmaceutical drug people are. Most of the people writing laws are on pharmaceutical drugs that kill. Well, somebody who tries a drug that doesn't kill anybody is in jail. Is that right? Lawmakers, Neil, one Neil, Dan, and Maisie, you must take away the laws that are bad. Write new laws that are good, and let all those people out of jail. The marijuana states, I was going to tell you, with the help of Angela, okay? And I memorized them. I think I got them memorized. The way you would drive it, right? If you were driving a car, you'd start in Hawaii, you'd drive across the Pacific to Alaska, you'd visit with Sarah Palin and her whole family, and then you would visit all the gas and oil and heavy-duty lobbyists hanging out in Alaska, and have a good marijuana trip, find out what's going on there, and then head on down to Washington. So it's Alaska, it's Hawaii, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Hawaii, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada. And then we jump to New Mexico and Montana, with Colorado in the middle. So you go from California to Nevada to New Mexico. You have to skip over Wyoming, they're not ready yet. You have to skip over Arizona, they're not ready yet. So we go Hawaii, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, Montana. And then, what's next? Way over to Michigan, and then those few little eastern coasters, Rhode Island, Vermont, landlocked Vermont, and Maine at the top of our nation. So there, you got them. Let's see if we can do them backwards. Maine, Vermont, Rhode Island, Michigan, Montana. Wow, a lot of the states in the middle are just, what are they doing there? When you think about the hemp crop that can make you money and the marijuana crop that can get you high, how can you resist? Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and Hawaii. I did okay, huh? Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Now when we add the other 11, I don't know if I'm going to do that. But if you can put a tune to it, hey, let me know. I'd like to get a tune going there. I didn't seem to get one going. Uh, where are we at? Oh, 5 minutes, so I could try one more time. Let's see if I started with an octave kind of thing. Hawaii, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, Montana. There's where it gets kind of tough. Michigan. I used to be able to sing, but all this smoking, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Maine. Oh my God, that sounds terrible, huh? Well, should I put this on YouTube? Well, then you can say, oh, that silly old lady, there she is again. I love you. YouTubers are great. I love the comments I'm getting. I just think it's just super. What a great amateur hour for us old ladies and for you young to practice. You want to be a CEO and stuff, the ones that make the most money. You got to learn how to YouTube. Love you. Have a happy, healthy,